Explain the benefits of going beyond our barriers, facing our fears, going through the pain. What does the other side hold for us that can improve our lives exponentially?
Well, Darren, it's just you have too much in you to settle where you are. And, every time you break one of these barriers, you step into a new level of your destiny. And I've learned that it's always the hardest when there's something great right up in front of you. And a lot of people, they give up and they settle just because it is a little painful. There are testing seasons. There are seasons of discouragement. There are seasons when it doesn't happen as fast as we think. But if you can just press through the pain of that little bit of that discomfort and things not going your way, you're going to come into that season of growth. And it's so well worth it. So I just encourage people to, I was one of the chapters in my books I was working on a while ago is a chapter called Yes is in Your Future. But to get to the yes, let's be real practical, you got to go through some no's. And a no is a closed door. A no is you didn't get the promotion. A no is the first business didn't make it. A no is the loan didn't go through. But if you knew that you had to go through, just make up a number, 10 no's before you got to your yes, then you would keep going forward and say, okay, I got one no out of the way. I got two no's out of the way. I got 3 no's out of the way. I think you have to live with that on the inside. Yes is in my future. Yes to that new business. Yes to that charity I want to start. Yes to that promotion. Yes to even breaking an addiction. Yes to getting married. Yes to meeting the right person. I just think it's, your destiny is too great to settle where you are. There's nothing worse to come to the end of life and look back and say, well, I wonder what would have happened if I'd have got serious, if I would have taken a step of faith, if I would have endured a little bit of the pain of the discipline. So, my challenge is God has amazing things in our future. When we move forward, when we don't settle for good enough, when we break out of the ruts of these negative mindsets saying that we've reached our limits, or we don't have the talent or the education. No, we have everything we need to do everything God's called us to do. We're equipped. We're empowered. Every person has talent, ability. You got to see yourself as strong, as well-able, as beautiful, as attractive, as a masterpiece. And you rise up and see yourself the right way and, get in agreement with God, take some steps of faith. And I believe, like I've seen in my own life, God will take you places that you've never dreamed of.
Beautiful.